Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Rays, and today we are going to be talking about the news update, which of course I went a little bit over yesterday, but here we are again, and it seems like it is going to be an interesting one. Because, well, you can form your own opinions. Anyway, starting May 21st, we are going to see the second Xenogears collaboration event back-to-back. And this is a brand new raid with new currency and possibly, I believe, some new items too, because we are looking at materia that is 20% defense and spirit, an accessory with 80 HP, yay, 20 attack and 20 defense, so not bad, and clothes with 30 defense, 20 magic, and 24 spirit. So if you're brand new and you need some new armor for your Ellie, then this is a good place to go. However, it is definitely going to be quite the same in some aspects, particularly that Choo-Choo is again our raid unit, our free raid unit. So if you didn't get enough of him last month, well, now you can break that 1,000 mark and get another 500. So good news for all of that. Other than that, there isn't much to talk about there. What we are here to talk about are the brand new units, and this time we have 2 new units. So it's not, in theory, as bad as last month's triple rainbow banner. In theory. Anyway, again, this month, any rainbows that you pull on this banner will be guaranteed to be Xenogear units only. So, smaller summon pool. Great. So, I guess let's just get right into the units. And first of all, this is definitely one of the popular ones, I believe, as everything I keep seeing on the message boards are, or at least for last month's, where's Satan? Where's Satan? Why isn't Satan or Chitin, or I don't even know how you pronounce his name. And I'm sure someone will correct it. Anyway, point is, moving on, his TMR is a materia, 30% attack when equipped with a fist, katana, and EQ attack for true dual handing. So he gets some percentage true dual hand bonus on his TMR. That makes his TMR interesting. Also, it's with a fist and a katana. Now, that would be exciting, except for the fact that, well, if you're true dual handing, then you won't be equipping it. Basically, it seems essentially like Fire Veritas or CG Ignacio's TMR just for fists or katanas. It'll probably be a 50% true dual hand. So this materia is really valuable. It would actually, I believe, be really great for Orin users. For anyone who wants to be a hardcore Orin user, this seems good. It is also good for Fae too, because since, it's just effectively 80% attack, because you get 30% with the fists, and then you get some extra true dual hand. Both, Satan and Orin and Fae all get really nice benefit from this. So yeah, not much else to say. Seems pretty good. Super TMR, Katana, 176 attack, plus 20% attack, and physical and magical Man-Eater, which is weird. I'm not sure that this guy will really be that great with Man-Eater. Magical Man-Eater, but physical Man-Eater seems perfectly fine. Maybe this, since last month's units were all about machines, these units are all about killing men. So this guy might be bad news for Shiva, really. 176 attack is nice. The extra 20% attack is nice. Reminds me kind of of Ellie's TMR, just for a katana. So this is more exciting than Orin's Super TMR, which last month I pretty much said, or at the beginning of the month I said there was nothing really exciting. This is just better, it seems. Anyway, Limit Burst, single target damage, self-refresh regen, allows triple combo for 1 turn. Reminds me of Fae. We've already seen what the Limit Burst looks like. It looks really cool, but other than that, doesn't seem amazing unless the refresh is super high, but I don't know. Not super interested in this Limit Burst. His kit is described as having single target damage, defense, and spirit breaks. You know, just a little bit of extra, I guess, maybe salt for anyone who wanted Sidon and was like, ooh, Orin, that's a katana user. Went hard, got Orin, and now it turns out Sidon's coming in. Kind of feels like he has some nice stuff. Anyway, nothing about attack and magic break, so you're a little bit safe. Single target nuke with increased damage on consecutive uses. This would be really interesting, except I believe T-Combo doesn't allow for using the same ability twice. So it's not, this guy won't be Ellie. Again, always depends on the percentages and how much it can stack, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this. Really, I guess we'll see the percentages. Single target damage unlocks triple combo for a turn. This is just nice, you know, dealing damage, unlocking triple combo. Feels kind of like Faye, except I might prefer Faye because, again, I'm really a big fan of Faye's ability to give himself a giant buff in all stats for a whole bunch of turns and unlock the triple combo, as opposed to maybe just damaging and unlocking the triple combo for one turn. Either way, it looks like that's in his 6-star kit, so it's not a cooldown ability, so that might be interesting. W combo allows him anytime to use 2 of his comp moves. Okay, 7-star has a single target damage up for some of his skills on the next turn. So might be an interesting combo unit. Really up in the air and depends on percentages and what else is in his kit. I'm not entirely convinced that he will be the greatest thing ever looking at this description. I think if nothing else, he will be very good, but I guess the real question is if his stacking damage can outpace CG Ignacio, since Ignacio is a super powerful turn combo, and this guy seems to be just a chain finisher as well, but maybe not as good of a kit. So I'm a little worried about Sidon, but don't hit the panic button. We'll see what it says on Monday. And our other 5 to 7-star this time is Maria. And so much for, you know, a male healer. We're never going to see one. Which is why we'll never see a male-only arena event. So, you know, ups and downs. Now, Maria's TMR is a hat, 30 defense, 52 magic, and plus 100, or, no, that would be amazing, plus 40% light resistance. Great, lots of light resistance. 52 magic is a better hat than what we just saw in the Shiva trial. I'm not super happy about that. On the other hand, it means, I guess, you don't got to do the Shiva trial anymore. Just fuck it. Don't need it. Anyway, super TMR, Materia, 30% attack up, or 30% magic up with Rod, 30% MP and magic up, so 60% magic, 30% MP. That's a really good TMR. Or super TMR. Also, limit burst per turn. Seems really good. Limit burst is AoE damage. Has in her kit a single target damage and self-limit burst gauge adds. So might be a limit burst damage unit, but AoE I don't think it's going to be that strong. We'll see. Also has a single target nuke with increased damage stacking on consecutive uses. Dear God, remember how last night when I posted the video said I wasn't too happy about this? Satan seems to be another version of Faye, and Maria seems to be another version of Ellie. But here's the question, is this girl any good? It doesn't seem like she has any mention of her in the description of elemental, but she does have stacking damage. Is the big thing about her going to be that she stacks damage without an element? That is what I'm curious about, because that is valuable in its own way, but I'm getting a little annoyed seeing this kind of stuff. Also, she has W combo and her 7-star. She has Saibsen Unleashed, which is a self XL magic buff, probably 250% given the XL is put right in there. High Tide, skill mods up, and unlocks triple combo. Now, The interesting says it doesn't unlock triple combo for the next turn, so maybe it's for the rest of the fight or until she dies. Because otherwise, she's going to have a hard time competing with Ellie. Also, triple combo, if I'm correct. Okay, I'm not 100% sure. I might have made a small mistake, but I thought the combo abilities where you could only use one of each. If you can use triple on just a ability, then we might be talking with both of these units. But the wording on these are always a little bit iffy, so I'm gonna wait and see, just in case, you guys. You guys can get angry at me in the comments and correct me, but I'm still gonna wait until the data's in. Either way, I'm not really excited about Maria because Ellie is just already incredible, and I don't think they're gonna push the mage meta any further than they already did with Ellie. And even if, I mean, Maria has to have some insanely high damage on her nuke to compete with Ellie, because Ellie can debuff her enemy's elemental resistance for 100% for multiple turns, and then has stacking elemental damage, which is what makes Ellie so insane. So I'm not entirely convinced that she's going to beat Ellie, our girl. But again, wait for the data, wait for the data. And our 4 to 6 star is Billy. Now, Billy has a TMR, a gun with 130 attack, 20 spirit. Seems fine. Nothing great. Nothing I would feel I need to get my hands on, but 130 attack on a gun ain't bad. Limit burst, single target damage, AoE, fire, water, wind, and earth resistance up, so we're keeping up with that. Interestingly, though, in his kit, it does have single target ally dispel. Huh. Now, of course, there is the dispel trick, and I've used that multiple times, but if we're starting to see ally dispel, ooh, that could be big for things like Berserk or, you know, a few other things. So Billy might actually be worth getting one of. Maybe. Also, Rico's back. Rico's back. That's all I got. We will see a rotation for the banners this time. From the 21st to the 22nd, it's Seitan's banner, basically. 23rd to the 24th is Maria's. 25th to the 26th is Seitan. 27th is Maria. Or 27th to 28th is Maria. 29th to the 31st will be both Seitan and Maria. Rates are likely to be 2% for the featured, 1% for non-featured, 1% each on the last day. It should also be noted that Faye, Ellie, Bart, Emeralda are also in the summon pool. So you do have a chance to get Ellie again, as well as Faye or Bart, if you are missing any of them and you want to get them, but the rates will be higher for Seitan and Maria, so know that going in. You should also know that the same deal from last time is back with slightly different. So first of all, I do believe the Xenogears limited tickets are different from last month, so the last month ones won't work on this. Sorry guys, but Alum is here to make money and fuck the consumer, right? Anyway. So you will receive one FEBSM ticket for every 10 plus 11, so 5k Lapis you spend. Exchange 5 for one of Seitan, Maria, Faye, Ellie, or Bart. So you could get your, your Ellie. We'll probably, if it's like last month, we'll probably see 2 free tickets in the raid rewards, which is good, meaning that the Step Up banner just might be your thing this time. So we are going to see a Step Up. You are only allowed 1 max, so obviously Alum's not interested in being too generous here. So on step 1, you will get one of the tickets, the special tickets, plus a guaranteed Billy, which, Billy with that single target. There's probably going to be later units that do, ally dispel, but for now, it's interesting. Step 2, you get one of those tickets again. Also 1.5 times, I guess, rates for the Xenogears units, it says FEBSM rate, so unless you can get FEBSM tickets, it's probably just Xenogears units. Anyway, step 3, you are going to get your last ticket, probably with the raid rewards. That'll give you 1 free, 5-star, and a guaranteed random FEBSM unit, so could be anyone, could be any of the 5. So know that going in before you go into this. Maybe a good thing, maybe a not good thing. Now, other than that, we will wait for the data on Monday, but basically goes from the 21st, or on the 21st we will see from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock maintenance. Basically just adding the Xenogears raid. Should be a really, really simple one. Also changing the name of Maria to Maria FF2. So, sorry Maria FF2, I guess you just get downgraded now that real Maria is here. Other than that, I really don't know what to think of this banner. Both Saitan and Maria seem to be in direct competition with the 2 units we got last month, Faye and Ellie, and I both really like Faye and Ellie already. So, not to mention that, honestly, say what you will, but I feel like Alum could have just said, hey, we're going to do 2 months of Xenogears if they knew. Or if they didn't know at the time, they could have done something for the fans who went really hard on the first Xenogear banner and were really waiting for sight. Long story short, I'm not super crazy about any of this. So I'm really not super happy. Anyway, I should say that if you are super excited about Sidon and Maria, the higher rate ups will be kind of nice on their exclusive banners to get them. And in theory, this isn't the worst step-up banner we've ever seen. 3 steps at 15k might be okay, especially if we get 2 tickets from just doing the raid. You might get Maria or Saitan pretty easily and then have... Or you can use those FEB tickets to get your 2nd Ellie, or your 4th Ellie, or your 4th Faye. Lots and lots of different options here. So it's not necessarily the worst. As for the rates and everything, RNG be RNG. I guess it's good to see another Xenogears event. It would have been nice to just hold off so that a lot of people, especially free-to-players, could, save up some resources, but as for the value of these units, I'm just going to hold out for the data before making any real final judgment call. So expect a banner review before we see those, or, in the data mine on Monday or whatever it is. Anyway, you guys, take care. I'm going to go eat some food.